Maximum 3.2 maximum and minimum, we need to find that. As you see in this picture, we have several points for maximum and minimum. So this point is maximum. This point is local minimum. This is local maximum. Local means the maximum or minimum point compared to the neighboring point. So this point is maximum compared to the neighboring point. Same thing, this point is minimum comparing to a neighboring point. The absolute maximum minimum is the point that is highest entirely. If you're looking at your graph, let's say here, this is my graph. This point is absolute maximum, because if you look at your graph entirely, this is the highest point you get, right? And let's say you go there. Here is point B. Your point is gonna be absolute minimum because there is no lower point. So your absolute maximum minimum could be the end point, or it could be the local maximum minimum. So you have to investigate. Find absolute maximum or minimum. You have to consider the end point as investigate the end points as well. Also, you have to consider the local maximum and minimum, and then decide which point is absolute. So doing a question, find absolute maximum and minimum of this function. So what can I do? This interval is given to me. I need to consider, investigate the endpoint, also the local maximum minimum. So to find a local maximum minimum, you take a derivative of your function, power in front, power minus 1, and take a derivative of negative 12x is negative 12. You factor out 3, then you x power 2 minus 4. You can use the difference between the perfect square. A minus b, a plus b. Okay, so this is x minus 2, x plus 2. Now, the local maximum minimum going to be the zeros here. X minus 2, you equal it to 0, the root is 2. X plus 2 equal to 0, the root is x negative 2. Also the endpoint, negative 3 and 4. I need to find the y value of each of these x's. So what we do, I have my function, right? F of x is given. I need to find f of negative 3, f of 2, f of negative 2, and f of 4. F of negative 3 simply instead of x, everywhere you put negative 3 is 6. F of 2 again, instead of the x, you put 2, you get negative 19. F of negative 2 is 13. F of 4, the y value for x is 4, is 13. As you see, the highest point is 13. There's 2 points. One of them is your local and one of them is endpoint. So these two are absolute maximum and absolute minimum. This is the lowest point, true? This is going to be your absolute minimum. So the worksheet you do is question number 1, question number 2, D, question number 3, E, question number 4, and question number 5, B.